What's up, everyone? How's it going? Wookie Ninja here. I'm back. We're playing a different game, a new game today. One of my favorite types of games to play is the roguelike series. I found Hades a good while back, started getting into it, and the chance that like a run could just be purely bad, and then you snatch defeat, victory out of the jaws of defeat, or just everything going super right by luck and becoming super OP is just so much fun. I enjoy it, and I've gotten used to the whole die come back, so I don't get so frustrated. It's just part of the game. But now we have a new game that I'm going to play, and it is called Hail Clock. This game is very interesting because it's actually, from my understanding, not one for one, but it is based on historical, like actual historical events. As you can see, I have one. I've had 7 runs and gotten to floor 14. We're not going to run that one though. I'm going to create a new one. We're going to do this relax mode because I don't need a timer. Yo, what up, bro? Nah, I don't want that. Yo, D, how you feeling today? So I'm pretty sure this is actually a Brazilian company that made this game, but it is definitely based on actual Brazilian history. Like, it's got demons and stuff like that, so obviously not everything, because I'm pretty sure down in Brazil there's not, like, demons running around fucking shit up, but the whole aspect of it and everything.
Continua. Onde estou?
I feel like this job. Ask Supervisor Kim how I felt yesterday when
Deus me acuda.
when I received the text message for
Deixa a dona em paz. Você é o
Buckmaker, I fear your arrival is too late.
Temo que a sua chegada tenha o antigo
The Antichrist has taken our dear counselor. You must rescue him.
Casa do Conselheiro.
So yeah, it's like a roguelike. You run around, you fight, you die, you come back, you do it again. That was
Tormento é este, Senhor? Que ai.
Yo, D, do you play roguelikes?
Soldado do Belo Monte está mais forte.
Your damage. I stopped by and said hi, but you know, no electrics. Oh yeah, shame on you. Shame on you. By the way, I already got a customer here I gotta take care of. Bam. Let me do this. Please sounds in the background, yeah. We're gonna bump this up to 60. Bitch. So you have mana down here. This one will use mana every time you use it. But this is like your regular basic attack, which doesn't take any. And recovers mana. So it's like whenever you use your abilities, you want to like flip-flop back and forth. Otherwise you run out of mana. It does naturally like regenerate, but it takes time. See, so it goes down and goes away. And then you gotta like wait for it to slowly fill up. But if you start shooting with the regular, it goes up quick. Mine here.
Por favor, me ajudem!
Please help me.
Voz. João Abade? Socorro!
So this move will put like this whole area, and you'll have like these daggers that'll come up, and as people walk in, it'll like instantly hit them. It's only for a set amount of time. This is your dash, it'll do damage. And then this is like a shotgun that does fire damage, and then this is just regular shot.
Pelo amor de Santo Cristo, me tire daqui!
Yeah, I got you. This here is like the first little mini boss, if you will. He's not necessarily hard, but when you're like starting in the beginning, you have nothing. He can be pretty hard.
Corra! Salve sua vida!
About what I expected. He's not very easy the first time you go up against him because you have nothing. You have no gear, no nothing. So, and the abilities really aren't very good.
Voltei?
Time has been reset. You've returned to that. I'm not gonna. Man, you know where that rotten being who imprisoned the body may be? What a blessing. Body is returned. More bodies to join the fight are always welcome. What a blessing.
Graças ao bom Deus você
Raju,
apareceu, compadre.
thanks be to the good Lord that you appeared.
Tu foi
I helped you
parar
out of the
naquela
cage.
gaiola, Bade. Comerciante de
Merchant from Jazero
retém o que nos pertence por direito.
deceives our people, withholding what's rightfully
Cabra já
theirs.
encurtou a viagem
I
faz
know that
tempo.
scoundrel shortened his journey long ago.
Compadre, a gente precisa dar o troco.
Jew,
Mas você não pode ir despreparado.
Just gonna
Tenho
go
equipamentos
unprepared
mais
and
poderosos
more
para
potent
você
gear
na
for
minha
you on my
mesa.
temple. This is where you get your, it'd be the first one. So yeah, they use soul stones. Whenever you fight the bosses and win, you get soul stones. And then like these give you extra stuff. So now I'll do more damage.
Agora você está pronto, compadre. Recupere a nossa matéria.
Okay. The best move, that one right there.
Até a casa do conselheiro sofreu com ódio a caminho.
So now we go back in the fray.
É pesadelo. Só pode. Esse comerciante já não tinha estribuchado. E a Bade? Sei não. Se isso não é obra das forças lá de cima ou daqui de baixo.
Go that one. It's like a loot goblin. They will run away and then disappear. You gotta kill them in time. So these little things that I'm picking up, they're trinkets, which obviously, as you see, give you like different little stats. Those reset in between runs. So when I leave this run, I will lose them, and I get new ones. See? But then like gear and relics, you keep. Blessings are another thing you can get, which make your ability stronger. Those reset in between, but those are also really good, so. Bridge stick fools. Just doing a drive-by on these guys. I'm Wayne Brady, bitch. This is a golden guy. He's stronger and gives stuff. Here we go. So these you can pick up, but they cost money that you collect. And you don't collect like a super ton amount. I think fire damage. So the elemental's not really that big right now. Movement speed's good. But life would also be good because it'd give me more than 660. I'm gonna go life. Big guy. For all my prayers for their redemption, like Canudos. That the Lord has granted me a chance for vengeance. For her, then those filthy generals shall not escape my wrath. The next floor. I just took 2. I don't have any relics yet. Sure, I got everything here. That potion came from all the way around the corner. Let's see here. Physical damage. Take that. That way we do more on all accounts.
Objeto de grande poder. Sinto que a sorte está do nosso lado.
Come to Daddy Wookie. Come on, man. How is he able to hit me and I can't hit him? It costs money. I don't have I'm 400 short. I doubt I'll find 400, but we gotta try. Because plus 40% health, that'd be big. Yeah, no. Alright, what do we got? Other than that. Physical damage plus 20%? Yes, because most of my attacks are all physical. Explore one more and I'll be at the next boss. Yep, there we go. Ooh, both of these are equally good, to be honest. I get 30% more life, or I can get physical resistance. I gotta go health. Now, probably will beat this guy because he's not exactly hard. he just hits hard and he's a tank. He just takes bullets.
É que esse cabrunco tá
Be
vivo.
damned, the devil is truly alive.
O comerciante. Você nos roubou e deu início à nossa ruína.
Eu não preciso compromissos celebrados com animais. A lei está do meu lado.
Alma cebosa. Vem cobrar a sua dívida com
Law is not justice. Many of them enslaved and exploited by the law of men.
explorados pela lei dos homens.
Okay, so we are gonna get this in time, but this one is so fucking good because of what we're going for.
Uma relíquia sagrada. Sua bênção irá alimentar a minha alma enquanto se mantiver comigo. Eu sabia que a fonte do mal é bem mais profunda.
I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked here because these guys are definitely hard.
Já vi muita coisa ruim indo para as profundezas, mas nunca saindo delas.
Yeah, you can tell they're so much harder. Before I go too much more, I'm going to go ahead and return. Yeah, all right. Now, I need to go do laundry, so I will be right back, everyone.
voltei pra cá outra vez.
I am back.
O compadre conseguiu nossa madeira de
From our
volta.
wood shipment, Canados shall
Deus há
live,
de
God
querer.
willing. So it fixes the stairs so that you can go to the bell. The bell is a big thing.
A grande seca
Great
matou
drought
o
killed the
pasto,
pastors, cattle,
gado
and even the bravest
e até os mais
cowboys.
bravos vaqueiros. Centenas de
Those wonder
milhares
names slid
vagaram
through the
sem
backlands.
rumo pelos caminhos do sertão. Canudos surgiu como
Canados
uma luz
rose
de
to become
esperança
hope.
para o povo que
Those who
insistia
kept believing
em
in divine
acreditar
mercy.
na misericórdia divina. Do Monte Santo fluiu o
Santo
leite
flowed the
e
milk,
brotou o milho
sprouted
que
the corn,
alimentaram
fed
o
the Lord's
rebanho do
flocks.
nosso Senhor. Mas aqueles que poderiam
Those who
mudar
have changed
alguma
things
coisa
in their
em
village
sua vilania viram na
saw in our
desgraça
suffering a
alheia
sordid way to
uma
keep
maneira
them prospering.
sórdida de continuar prosperando. A ganância do
Greed for
ouro.
gold.
O anticristo
The
estava
Antichrist
sedento
was
por
thirsty for
sangue.
blood.
Com seu ouro,
With his gold,
seu
iron,
ferro
and
e seu
fire.
fogo, banharam o Monte
They
Santo com o sangue do trabalhador sertanejo. Mesmo os
The
velhos,
old folk, the women, and the children
mulheres e
were not spared of the
crianças
massacre.
não foram poupados do massacre. E como um ritual
As in a demonic
demoníaco,
ritual,
mutilaram meu
mutilated my
corpo
body to
para
imprison my soul.
aprisionar a minha alma. Pois enquanto houvesse
There was hope
esperança
in
no
part of
coração
that
dos
madness.
sertanejos, temiam que
feared
Canudos
Canudos
pudesse
would be born
renascer. Meu filho,
Brother, our
a
history
nossa
lives
história
on
está
names of great
viva no
battles and
resto do
battles.
grande sino de Canudos. Você precisa restaurar o nosso legado. Todos precisam saber sobre o que de fato aconteceu em Canudos.
Yeah, so this just tells you about like the available points and stuff like that. We got 3. There's 3. Confirm. Gotta do that. Now as you fight, you level up, like the bell memory levels up. And then when you come here, it'll go boom, boom, boom. You get a set amount of available points. The 2 we're going to work on first are going to be these 2.
Meu bom conselheiro, este é o lugar perfeito para proteger as relíquias que eu encontrar.
Yeah, put that. And we will get this and that. Right, and then this will go for the Q. I need coffee. I'll be right back. All right. So just like other roguelike type games, this is going to be one where we're going to get a set level, then we're going to die, and then come back, and then boom, 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 like over and over, until you get the right things set up, and everything starts falling into place.
Não fosse o nosso arraial, a gente tinha morrido que nem os bois.
Yo, what up, Uncle? gamer, a Hellclaw. This game is actually pretty fun. They just not giving me anything on that road. Okay, movement speed. We'll move a little faster. Yes, I'm aware. They said he's not hard. It just takes a bit.
Pelo menos não foi só os canugados que voltaram dos mortos. Se é a vontade do nosso Senhor, vou acabar com esses excomungados um por vez até resgatar nosso bom conselheiro. Canudos terá a vingança que merece.
the money. Oh man, I'm plus 15%.
Belo monte me trouxe instrumento iluminado.
See what we got here.
Este artefato irá me ajudar a acabar com os inimigos do Monte Santo.
Damn, I don't have enough money. Sorry, that right there is full. You heard that Hulk Hogan died yesterday? Yeah. And the day before him was Ozzy Osbourne. So it's like, you know, everyone's dying. And another famous guy died too, the same day. I mean, it happens, bro. We don't live forever. It is not giving me a very good selection. No, that one right there. 7th floor. Now we fight the boss again, which is going to be very easy. This build is still not complete. There's still better stuff that I can get, but...
Comerciante? Eu não acabei de dar jeito nesse demônio?
Alright, we already got that. Poem never recited. Slow time direction, no. The body grants anyone who missing health is additional conviction on that. No. Redraw. Sacrifice, the old bell's mana cost is reduced by 20% of maximum life. Also applies 19% of maximum life as additional damage. No. Skull of Wisdom. Humans with Shadow Dash increases maximum mana by 6% or more for 5 seconds. I come to 5 times. Double Knives adds 20%. Base chance to apply bleed on critical hit. $395% of their value as conviction instead of life. Increase conviction decay resistance by 100% for 5 seconds. This is what we want. And then that. Those 2 moves are the best. Because this one right here basically gives me this shielding. And then this is my primary attack. And then if you get the right things, you can get life regeneration and mana regeneration. And there's also one that makes it so that whenever yep. Because I wasn't killing them fast enough. Because it, like, the upgrades that it was giving me were completely shite. They were absolutely horrendous. This one will actually be good because that increases the lightning damage. And then this one's fire damage. But the mana regeneration is really good. Continue. Don't forget to upgrade your relics in town, but the problem is that the unique ones take a whole 1,000 just to level up one time. Okay, so that gives me a pretty good boost. It gives me a pretty good boost. I don't have that. So now I got 4. So we're gonna go here. And this will give me 30% more gold upgrade, like on gain. Then I'll need to go with the other shit. Let's see. Let's go with this. And then nothing, because I don't have enough. That's fine. Let's back in we go.
E chame nossas casas de pocilga. Pelo menos em Canudos temos um lar.
Fucking hell. Come on. It's not giving me anything good. There we go. Screw it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. Easy peasy. Like, I don't necessarily think that they should. It's just companies that want to enforce their will on other things and the will of the society, and it should be the big message that they should just give is fuck you. But too many people are scared. Well, if they pull their things, then we won't like be able to use their services for things and blah blah blah. So we're just gonna have to get rid of it. Fuck you. Like, Asmongold talked about it, and I agree with him. That if it's something that's blatantly illegal, then sure. But if it's not, fuck off. You wound up like a 10. So stupid, dude. is not giving me anything good. Thinking a lot about Scott Cawthon. Thinking how he's still out there with how bad the community is. I have no idea who you're talking about. So it all works out. One orange, huh? Nice. Again, they're giving me the shittiest things possible. They're not giving me anything for the twin knives. That right there, double knives. My one ability that I use constantly, they're not giving me anything. Okay. All you had to say, like, I don't know who Scott Cawthon is, but if you're like, I'm surprised that the guy that made Five Nights at Freddy's is still out there. I've been like, oh yeah? Like, why wouldn't you be? Like, because I'm not invested in it. Okay, well, I'm not going to expand upon that, brother. Where's that 11 gold? Oh, it must have been that up there. Wish I could see the relics that I picked up. be a millionaire? Yeah, sure. I guess. Ooh.
Minhas orações foram ouvidas. Agradeço por esta dádiva.
Crap. It was all crap. Two. Yep. Foolish me, thinking that I could dash through.
Artefato de ascendência divina.
Let's see. Nice. One of my stuff still tier 1 though. I think to the right is the exit. You're not gonna worry about it right this moment. You take that. Okay, so this isn't area of effect. It's just melee, lightning, elemental attack. That sucks. You would think that it would be area of attack since it does like a whole fucking area. But apparently not.
vai mandar vocês de volta pro buraco de onde vieram. Recompensa para os defensores do caminho da luz.
First time I played this game, I got to this spot, I died. Second time I got to this spot, died. Third time, died. 2 Wookiees, 1 Bioshock, the hit video that traumatized everyone in 2008. Nice. The area of effect. That's what I wanted. It makes the area bigger. Now they're going to get even harder. Gotta guzzle down that coffee. Ooh, baby. There we go. Had to stay away from him because I was like, pretty sure that's not going to be a good aura. Here we go. These guys are tough. Oh my goodness, all shit, by the way. There we go. This is a massive one we have.
Minhas orações foram ouvidas. Agradeço por esta noite.
Because it makes it so that knives doesn't slow me down. So I can literally just go. Alright, that's cool. I mean, I don't know what for, but I don't really care either. these guys are tough. But we got a lot of stuff. All right. All right. We need that. We need that. We can that up. This is coming. We gotta have these two. We're just gonna put that in there. So now we start with 1,000 gold, and we get 38% plus more gold. Then we're going to work on the soul stones so that we can gain more soul stones, and then the health and all these others.
Nesse sino está gravada a nossa...
Eu vou trazer nosso conselheiro de volta. Senhora?
Ah, claro.
She don't really help you. She literally just is just like, ah.
Esse bando de tinhoso quer profanar a casa do bom conselheiro.
Oh, baby. Trinket of Power. Unique. Like, off the bat. Damn. move speed. Gotta go fast. I didn't even know the guy was there.
Sinto que a sorte está do meu lado.
I think this turned out to be a pretty decent run. take it. Whatever. If you get it off so that I can roll something else, I'll definitely will. So now, this right here is like life per rank, and it's rank 7. So I'm getting like 10% plus life. No. It's 1.5% per rank. So it gives 10% life plus, and the plus is 1.5% per rank. So 2 will be 3%. 2, 4, 6. Two would be 3, so it's 3, 6, 9. I'm getting like 20.5% more life and mana. So yeah. Dude, you can see what it's giving me. It's like, it's done so much for all these. And then this one is just left to the wayside. Even though it is my strongest ability that I constantly use. It's just, it does not want to give it to me. There we go. Damage.
Uma recompensa para os defensores do caminho da luz.
Ooh, skill speed plus 20%. Damage plus 15%. We need that. Because the spin move is physical damage. It is physical and lightning. Or no, it's no longer... It's elemental damage now, no longer physical. It was physical before the lightning upgrade. Okay. I mean, it gives my gun more damage, but... X-nay on that one. Ignite damage? No. Element duration? Sure. Sure. I don't know if that actually helps out my lightning or not, but I'll take it. We need you guys out of the way.
parece um instrumento iluminado.
Alright. So now they get harder, but I am stronger. So, hopefully, it'll be fairly easy-ish. That was
Este
it.
artefato irá me ajudar a acabar com os inimigos do Monte Santo.
Spin to win, baby! Throw on a little shield and go ham. Nearly 10 grand gold. With their build-up rate? What the hell is with their build-up rate? I don't know, but you know what? It looks really fucking cool and it's epic, so taking it. Thirteenth floor. One more, and I will be facing off against the Matriarch, which is the furthest I've gotten. And the last time I did it, let's just say I went in, I shot twice, and then they hit me one time and I died instant. At full health too. So we'll see how it goes. Area effect plus 20%. Alright, we made it. We're gonna be going to the matriarch. No, I don't have enough! I mean, that's... maybe it's alright, because, you know... we'll redraw. Melee skill damage? That would include this. It would only include that. We're gonna go for it. Alright. On my own personal playthrough I got here, I had much more mana and probably close to the same. I think I was like 1800 health, and I got straight out one shot, so we'll see how it goes.
Ô moléstia, parece que quanto mais eu rezo, mais assombração aparece.
Beat the Major for the very first time.
Eu não tive o deleite de cortar a cabeça daquele lunático que vocês chamam de conselheiro. Mas
Oh, my army is captive. By the way, what's up, Icy? Long time no see, brother.
Corta-cabeças. Achei que tinha me livrado de você, cão dos infernos.
Okay, think I'll go with that. Damage up. Yeah. It's great to see you, brother. This game, if you don't know what it is or you've never seen it, is a very interesting game. It is actually based on historical, like real historical events. Not the whole thing. Obviously, there's not giant worms underground. But a lot of the stuff that's in this was actually Brazilian history. So when it talks about like the merchant that came and like in his greed, like sucked like all the poverty and everything out of the people, like that was real. Like, oh, the conquerors came and like slaughtered everybody down to the T. Like that was actual historical events. So a lot of it is actual like Brazilian historical events from their past, their history, which I thought was really unique. Obviously, not all of it, because I don't think anybody ever went down underneath the ground and fought like massive giant worms. But the rest of it is really good. Alright, this is probably gonna get tough. That actually looks pretty good. Like lava. Scorch depth 415. Health trinket, level 3. Nice. So this move is called Double Knives. And you just continuously spin, and every half a second it does damage, but it also takes 50 mana. But I also have these relics where this one adds a portion of my movement speed to the damage and converts the damage to lightning. And then critical hits with the move triggers an electric wave that deals 20% of Double Knives damage to nearby enemies. Plus, it gives me plus 10% mana, plus 15% mana regeneration. And then I have this one here, where 0.75% of Double Knives damage is converted to life. And it gives me plus 14% mana regeneration. Now, I don't like it because it gives me plus 16% fire damage. Whereas the one I have on my personal one that I was playing, it has like plus 16% lightning damage. And considering that it does lightning damage, it just makes it beefier. And then, when you use it, you move slower than your normal run. So now I got this one. Double Knives doesn't slow you down. So I go at my normal speed. So I move at my normal speed. It's just so good. Oh! I thought I blocked that. Gold. Thank you. Alrighty. Baby. Yeah, they're getting much beefier. 3, they're all common. Except for that one, the hell. I can guarantee on like the next level I'm probably gonna die. Because I came fairly close already. Die, 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 die. No, that was just potion. Speed. I'm keeping up somehow. I'm starting to get these kind of leveled up. But unfortunately, it is nearly 11. I have to go get my laundry out of the dryer. I got to shower, get fully ready for work. So unfortunately, this is where I have to end it. So finish run, go back, we'll look at upgrades, and then I gotta get off. But you can see why I have like gotten into it, and I'm like, holy shit, like I've gotten like suckered into this game. It is really, really good. Deals 7,777,777 damage total over however many runs or whatever. That's insane. I'm out of coffee. So I need to wake up. I feel so tired. Alright, so the plan is tomorrow will be a full Bioshock game day. We have Bioshock 2 that we need to finish, get through and finish, and then the DLC for the games to go back and like play through. When we get completed, I do have another game set up to play afterwards. So that'll be that. But this weekend might be another like full-on Bioshock weekend because I don't know how long it's all gonna take. Death Notary, no. That one right there. Ooh, that one would be really good. But it would take a 4 slot, which is massively bad for me. Okay, so get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and yeah, get rid of that. Oh yeah. Which one am I gonna upgrade? This has more mana regeneration, but this gives me converted. So we're gonna upgrade this one first. Oh, you need 250. Okay, cool. Then. Now we're doing much more damage with much more life conversion. Baby, we are going places. And we have 7 points. And that's per mana spent, and we already spend a lot of mana. So we will get a lot of conviction. Conviction is like a temporary shield. So there we go. I could have sworn I had put it in that. Oh well. See, just doing that gives me more conviction. Anyways, thank you so much everyone for coming out and joining me. I hope you had a great time. This is Hellclock. It is a very interesting game, as I said. If you love roguelites and you want to help support, I'm pretty sure it's a Brazilian company that actually created this game and like spread and share like the Brazilian history and stuff like that. I think this is a great way I do think they have DLC or like a season pass or something planned for the future. I do intend to get it, but I'm gonna spend the whole thing. I think it's like $20 on Steam right now, so it's not like it's super expensive, but it's still a rather fun game. So if these are the kind of games you like and you like the Diablo-esque type feeling, I would highly suggest getting it. You can change the voice speaking from Brazilian to English. But I kind of like leaving it the way it is, where they're speaking in their native tongue, because you still have the subtitles anyway, so you can read. But anyways, that's going to be it, because like I said, I got to go get laundry out, I got to shower, get ready for work, all sorts of stuff. So, I got to go. Anyways, have a good one, everybody. I will absolutely see everybody tomorrow. We're going to be back on BioShock 2. Hopefully trying to gun and finish it, and then afterwards we will be doing all the DLC. Anyways, have a good one, everybody. Bye. Ciao.